Hey, this is Captain Ross again with 3B's Captain School. Getting ready to do ATON Part 5. Regulatory and information marks. So these alert mariners to such things as submerged pipes, no wake zones, swimming areas, manatee areas, those kind of regulation or information areas. So these are white with orange band or border. They can be square, round, or diamond. They're lettered, no numbers. Usually use black. And they usually just have spelled out on them what you're, no wake or whatever that they're informing you of. The lights are white. And then light characteristics, if they're lit, they can flash any characteristic that's not reserved for something else. Preferred channel marks, 2+1, can't use that. Morse alpha, safe water marks, can't use that, but they can use anything that's not already reserved. So the symbols on them have different meanings. The diamond is an exclusion area. Circle, restricted operations. The diamond with a cross tells you that vessels are not allowed in the area. Those are like exclusion. And then square shape contains directions for the boater. So like a bridge regulatory signs. I just kind of went over these, but this is the different shapes you'll see. Here's a couple of them in use. So slow speed, minimum wake. It's pretty obvious what this one's for. And then here we have a Manatee Zone. 30 mile an hour, slow speed, minimum wake outside of the channel. So when you're in the channel, 30 miles an hour is as fast as you can go. Outside, slow speed, minimum wake. A danger mark. Another idle speed, no wake mark. Idle speed, no wake. Here's one for no anchoring, so it's an exclusion area. You see the cross and the diamond, we talked about that. Vessels aren't allowed in that area. All right, now we have ranges. So what's a range? It's a pair of beacons arranged so that when they are in alignment or aligned, they indicate the navigable center of a channel. So they can be pretty much any color. There are all kinds of different colors. They're all vertically striped. So you'll have a color on the outside edges, each outside edge, and then white down the middle. Rectangular shape, tall side up. The front range light is lower of the two. The rear is higher and further from the mariner. I'll show you what that looks like here in a minute. This picture is not great because these are so tall, you have to get so close to get a picture. But this would be the front mark, and this the rear mark. And if you can picture, you're in a boat and you're way out over here to the left coming in the channel, and you line these two up, and when they're perfectly on one on top of the other, and the front one's lower so you can see the back one, when they line up good, they look like they're right on top of each other, like stacked. You're in the center of the channel. So you would have, like this one right here, the top mark would be higher and farther back than the lower mark. And in this example, I could, in order to get them straight lined up, I'd want this line perfectly lined up with this line, the white lined up, the green lined up. So in this example, I can tell you if I'm in the channel, I'd come right a little bit and it would create or make these two line up perfectly. So those are range marks. That concludes part 5. Check back for part 6.